very attractive names, Real Madrid, and it was a terrific time.
United drew Real Madrid in the semi-final, a name to fill every supporter, every player with awe.
So we were there and we were playing them.
The most fantastic pre-match scenes I've ever witnessed on any football ground anywhere heralded this game of games at the Chamartin Stadium in Madrid. 125,000 people poured into the ground, the majority of them, it seemed, just before the kickoff. And what a noise they made as they pushed and elbowed their way into the huge, imposing bowl of a stadium. It's 4:30 on this warm April afternoon, and everything is set for Real Madrid versus Manchester United.
And inside the stadium, more than 120,000 people are now starting their chant as this European Cup semi-final is almost beginning, with Real beholders all in white to kick off, and away they go. It's Real all in white. And first, Edwards to Peg. Real with 8 men in the side who won the cup last season. Here they are on the attack. Quinto, they're outside left. And he cuts to Di Stefano. And that one just over the top. The first real attack of the game. To Whelan number 8. Nicely taken now to Di Stefano. Di Stefano into Real. To Quinto. Tremendous speed. In comes Copa number 7. And that's well wide from Matios. And here come Real again. Then it's Munoz, their captain. Burly fellow Di Stefano, who roams everywhere. Out Hitaguti. Now it's Copa number 7. Now cross to Di Stefano number 9. He's beaten Edwards. And he's brought down by Edwards. A free kick. Whelan robbed by Copa. Into the no man's land, and the king there is Di Stefano. Stefano, wearing number 9, the centre forward, but plays everywhere. Out to Copa to Munoz, who moves forward in attack. He scored the winning goal in the cup final last June. Out to Real. Real tries a long one, and brilliantly saved by Wood. Back now to his right back, Betheril. But it's a bad one, straight to Whelan. Whelan back to number 3, Byrne. And across to Taylor. A header. And my goodness, Alonso was so casual about that one. He well nigh allowed it to go into the net. Throw into Real, taken by Lesmes. Long way to Copa, who's come inside now to Di Stefano. Blanchflower. Oh, and what a trip on Blanchflower. And Byrne very quick on the scene as Fawkes raced forward to Di Stefano. Byrne very sensible, went forward and dragged him away. Quinto, he's that great speed merchant. The crowd howling for progress to be made. He gets it inside to Real. Real across now to Copa. Copa number 7, through to Di Stefano. And another great save by Wood. And Taylor trying to do a Di Stefano. He gets it inside to Edwards. Edwards across now to Coleman. Coleman loves to come up in the attack. He gives it to Peg, and Whelan's going through the middle unmarked, but Peg hasn't seen him, so it goes out to Berry. Crowd terribly silent at the moment. For some reason or other, Berry trying to go through, and that looked very much like a penalty, but the referee won't give it. The Manchester players look rather shocked at that. and it's Mateos coming through, and the Manchester players have been left standing up in attack, expecting a penalty. And now it's Gento. Gets it across to Copa. Copa out to the inside left, and he's too slow. That was Real, much too slow. Now Copa again, number 7, and he's robbed by Byrne, and the Manchester supporters love to see that. Now Byrne once again. Now here come Manchester trying an attack, and Marquitos has missed it. Taylor's through, he must score. It's the greatest chance Manchester will ever have, and he's bluffed it. Well, that was a great let-off for Real, but back come United. It's Pegg this time, number 11, and right across the goal. Berry puts it back, and it's over the top. And it's Manchester United who kick off in the second half. Mr. Horn looking at his watch, there goes the whistle, and Manchester United kick off. But immediately it's Real on the attack again. Copa has it. Copa now out to the inside right. Mateos flicking it forward for Copa. He gets it, and he's just over the top with it. Mateos, number 8. Di Stefano being the decoy all the time. He's going to shoot. It's a goal. No, he's missed it by inches. Trento. Challenged by Coleman. By goodness, when Coleman tackles, he really tackles, but it's back to Trento now, and he's cutting inside. This could well be it. And a great save by Wood again. My goodness, what a game he's played.
And 16 minutes gone, and here Real on the attack again. And it comes out now to Gento, the outside left. Across he comes, and in comes Real, and it's a goal. It's 1-0 for Real.
Now here come Real once again. And a lovely through ball to Gento. Still got it. Gets it in the middle. And what a fluff by the inside right Mateos. My goodness, he's missed some chances. Now Pegg coming away. Pegg to Violet, who's moved back in the forward line. Coleman's back at half-back. Through to Coleman. Having a little battle with the referee there. Little Coleman to Berry. And it comes to Berry. Berry to Whelan. And even he fluffs it. Marquitos a little too strong for him. It's one thing nobody can ever say, that Manchester United gave up in this game. They defended like heroes and took all that was coming to them. Now through ball to Di Stefano, and there's Byrne there, but Gento moving on to it, and again Byrne can do it, and the referee has penalised him for a foul, saying he made a jump tackle, and yet another attack starts, another onslaught on this Manchester goal. Now Munoz, they're 1 goal down. Gento, challenged by Fawkes. This man is as fast as a greyhound. He's almost jet propelled. Fawkes keeping a very watchful eye on him. And he drowned Fawkes, so Violet comes back. Oh my goodness, that was a strange sort of pass, but it works. It comes across now to Copa.
And now here's the second goal for Real.
Everybody's in the Real half, and it's Blanchflower coming through. Manchester really fighting back in these closing minutes. And Blanchflower gets it across, it's a beauty! And there's Whelan gets it across, but Alonso, he's dropped it. Coleman to Whelan, it comes to Taylor, it's a goal! Taylor has scored! Yes, Taylor has scored! Real are claiming it was not over the line, but from where we were, it was obviously about a foot over the line, so with 8 minutes to go, Taylor has scored for Manchester United. When you remember, this is a two-legged game. Now it's Real trying to hit back. Gento. Now Zaraga to Copa. Copa doing a lot of wandering now, number 7. He gets it to Mateos, to Real Mateos, and Copa there. And it's a goal! It's a goal scored by Mateos. And so with 6 minutes left for play, Mateos makes it 3-1 for Real. And there's the final whistle. Manchester United have finished the first leg of this European Cup semi-final, 3-1 down. And it could well have been many more than 3-1, but for the stout work by their defence, and one can't help but mention Ray Wood in goal, and for the fact that the Real forwards themselves have fiddled about a little too much near goal and missed chances. So 3-1, Real lead at the end of the first leg of this European Cup semi-final.
Manchester was always portrayed as wet, dingy, flat-capped, flat dialects. You know, everything was portrayed as being grey. We had to be lesser people because these were exotic people. Di Stefano, Argentinian. Where's Argentina?
When Real Madrid came to Manchester, I actually travelled to the airport just to see the players arrive and get in the team coach. It was such a magical name. It was like seeing a film star.
Manchester United are at home to Real Madrid in the second leg of the European Cup semi-final.
European Cup semi-final, second leg. Madrid won the first encounter by 3-1, so United must get 3 clear goals in this match to reach the final. Real Madrid race across the Old Trafford turf, and Matt Busby's boys and their 60,000 fans realise it's not going to be easy. But by golly, they're going to do their darndest.
The French referee is kept busy for plays pretty rough at times. A neat overhead kick starts Madrid on the move, and like a flash, they're up the other end with winger Copa beating Wood for a goal.
So began 9 minutes of dramatic, decisive soccer.
The Red Devils keep up the attack, but they can't press it home. And when Madrid break out, inside left Real shows how it should be done.
And we were caught, we're caught on the break. Well, we didn't know anything about being caught on the break. These things were all new to us.
Here's Madrid second. Hento passes, Real shoots. Too easy. On come the floodlights for the second half. Manchester, 4 goals down in the aggregate, need a miracle to save them. Is this it? Peg centres. Taylor does the rest. Real are a splendid soccer machine and one of the leading continental sides, while Manchester United, of course, are league champions, second year running, and FA Cup finalists. Another peg pass, and Charlton scores a beauty. They've equalised, but it's farewell to European Cup hopes.
There's an ugly scene when Torres falls after colliding with left winger Peg. Manchester try to carry him off, and Madrid to pull him back. It's a pity that such behaviour on both sides should spoil the brilliant football which gave Real Madrid their semi-final victory.